Good. Now we are going to discuss how light activated switch, the basic schematic drawing works. Okay. Now I am going to draw the schematic drawing of light activated switch. Okay. Now we have a positive track, one switch, 9 volts positive. Similarly, I need to draw one negative line also. So simple techniques for all of you. Negative for the battery negative. So we can connect positive 9 volt battery. Okay. So whenever you switch on, that's it. You have a switch in your project or not?
Sir.
So this is the switch. So once you switch on, this 9 volt will come. The battery energy will come on to enter this line. Yes or no? So what is my interest? I want to make sure my LED is on when the switch is on, right? So here is my LED. So this is my light. This is my street light. So whenever I switch on, what happens? This will be on. But as no resistance, LED will go back because this is 2 volt LED and it is 9 volt. That's why whenever we use LED in our circuit, we always keep one resistor. So in your circuit, it is 470 ohms. So this will limit the current and allow the current only required how much for the LED. Okay. So this is series limiting, current limiting resistor. This is current limiting resistor in series. This is a circuit. Positive switch, resistance, LED anode and cathode, and then this is one circuit. Simple circuit. But I don't want this kind of manual switch. I want automatic. Whenever sun rays are not falling, it must on. Whenever sun rays are there, it must go automatically off. That is what is my wish. That's why what I did, I removed all this. Okay. I have introduced one transistor here. This is my street light, LED, 470 ohms. Now this is my transistor, okay? I use this is PNP transistor, BC 557, PNP. There are two types of transistors, NPN transistor, PNP transistor. Very interestingly, you can understand the transistor what I have shown there is NPN, not PNP, NPN. That means whenever there is a base signal on the base, then it conducts. This PNP is reverse. Whenever there is a base signal, it doesn't conduct. You understand? Very interesting. But whenever you remove the base signal, it conducts. So the arrow mark is emitter, collector, base. So in PNP transistor, emitter takes the electrons. Okay?
The collector takes.
No. In normal transistor, NPN, but here it is in the. Okay. Now, what I wanted to do, during daytime, this should not conduct. That means there must be some base signal. There must be. So when I connect the base to the 9 volts through a resistor, the base signal is always given. That's why it is stopped conducting. So in night time, I must remove the base signal here by using another transistor, NPNs. So, see, See my dear friends, this is our BC 547. BC 547. NPN 27 homes, 270 homes, LDR 4K7, 10K, 390 homes. This is 2K2. Okay? Now, what I wanted to tell you very interestingly, during daytime, sun rays are falling on this LDR, yes or no? When sun rays are falling on this LDR, the resistance of LDR is theoretically zero. Okay? Say less. Very interesting, very interesting. When the resistance is so low, the full signal available on the base. Very simple, very simple. What I want to say, during daytime, when light rays are falling on LDR, the resistance is so low, the signal, 9 volt is passing through LDR and driving this transistor. The base signal of transistor is available during daytime. At that time this is on. When this is on, the signal to this particular transistor is getting killed by this transistor because from here these two are closed. Because when this is on, these two are short circuited. These two are connected internally this side. That is the way I have shown you when the base signal is given, collected emitter closed. So whatever you have here, earlier that is going there because this fellow is on, that is not going there, it is getting grounded. You understand? So when it is getting grounded, the signal of this transistor is killed by this fellow during daytime. At that time, this fellow is off because no base signal. When it is off, the positive signal goes to the Q3 and this is off. So during daytime, this is on, this is off, this is off. Very interesting. During night time, when light rays are not falling, no signal is there here because high resistance. So 9 volt signal is not coming here. At that time, this is off. When this is off, the positive is directly going to this transistor because this fellow is not killing at all. So this signal, when it is going there, and at that time this fellow is on. When this fellow is on, this signal is getting killed. When this signal is getting killed, this is on. When this is on, our main circuit is on and lamp is on. Is it clear or not? Once again, shall I tell you once again? Ultimate our goal is night time to make sure this loop is on. To make sure this loop is on, we have to keep this transistor on. Because this is PNP, we have to remove the base signal during night time. So that means we have to bring this transistor on. Then only the base signal is killed. So to make it this one on, we have to keep this one off. How do we off? We don't have to do anything. Because signal is not given in night time. Automatically this fellow is off. When this is off, the signal will go to this fellow and this is on. When this is on, the signal will not go to this transistor because this fellow is grounding that and automatically the Q3 is on. Because the base signal is removed, automatically the main loop is on. So this is Q3 in your circuit, that is PNP transistor. This is Q2, this is Q1. And now the value of resistors R1, this is R1 in your board, this is R4, okay? And tell me, 47, R2, 10K, R3, R4 is 390 and one more is left. This is R6.
R7 down, sir.
This one. Series limiting, current limiting, series current limiting. This is R7. Okay. 1 second. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, all of you take on this, and I can take one photo of this and then
Yes, sir.
send you the. Okay. Is it interesting?
Yes, sir.
What is today's date?
30
Okay. Can someone take a full picture? Come. Explain.
ಸರ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
Diyo mo na. Ready? Principal sir will come now. I want to make sure that everything is done. Okay? Ready, man? Photo more. P.
Sir, where is layout? Where is layout, sir?
I'll tell you.
Sir, where is R6? R6. 2K2.
Okay? Done?
Sir,
Come. Wait. One second. Play. Flash. Okay.
but flash.
Come this way. Come.
One minute first.
Pause. The board and me. Come on, my dear friends. Hurry up. Okay, now check it out. Good. Now, one photo. Let's sit down, man. Take one photo. Sit down. Come, hurry up. I hope you understand all of it. Take one. Come. Hey, man. It's okay.
Sir, folder address.
Karna. Yeah. So you all understand today's project?
Sir.
How we designed that is called schematic drawing. So once when I thought in my childhood like I want to make this, I designed first this drawing. Then for this drawing I have developed artwork. For that artwork I made the PCBs. And then I have kept them into small boxes and all the components. So now you know the components and the motherboard and the schematic drawing. This is schematic drawing. And the artwork is there. Artwork is there in your board. Okay? Because to connect the schematic drawing, all this is not exactly as it is. I asked my computer, I have loaded this schematic drawing in my computer and asked the computer to suggest me required connecting path. The computer suggested this. Then finally checked it up and then asked the manufacturer to print these boards. You understand? We can grow in our school to make our PCB whatever we want. I want my guys to develop, very importantly, all of my guys. You understand? What is that I want? All my children circuit lab students to raise themselves to such a level that they must design these schematic drawings and they must load into my school computers, ArcAD package. There are so many softwares. And once you load these schematic drawings and then you can design the artworks, computer suggests some artworks, you can cross-check them. Once you cross-check them, then you can take the printout and we can also start making the board here and drill them and put the components and test them that your project is done. So if you get an idea, for that I will help you to develop this schematic drawings. Because schematic drawing, you require engineering knowledge. You will gain in no time. If you continue doing this, Maybe next after 6 months, next after 1 year, you yourself will grow to design the schematic drawings for you whatever way you want. This boy gave me such a huge innovation. Remember I told you? Now I am going to design a schematic drawing for his requirement. He told me something. You don't want to tell that. You want to get patent for that, then you wanted to disclose the idea. But for his idea to make a prototype working model, what is it I am going to do? I am going to design the schematic drawing and make the project tiny, small, little area, very small gadget, because that has to fit in every car, okay, every vehicle. And then the commercial model you want to demonstrate, but his idea itself will get patent. And later you want to demonstrate for various people of the nation or the international competitions. Then he will practically fit into some bikes, some cars, some buses, some aeroplanes, his own small commercial model. And then he will get good business because everybody will ask, supply me, supply me, supply me. So next 1 year later he will become a richest person because from school days itself, from this help, he did not even enter first class here. He's just a UKG student. That will come here. I want to give a big clap. So, what is that? I wanted to, the same subject, I wanted to integrate such a small for your requirement because the way you asked me to put into all the vehicles, okay? You asked me or not? Have you told your mother at least? No? Have you told your idea to your mother or father or not? He did not even disclose to his own parents. What a clever boy is. Okay? Okay. All the best, Nana. Any last points? Any one second? Shall I 1 second? See, this is 9 volts battery. 9 volt positive track.
Sir, where is preset and diodes?
Who asking me? So what we did, when I made the circuit like this, it is working only when sun rays are coming. So a lot of students ask me, sir, even in reflected sun rays also my project must work. Then I introduce the preset here. Okay, similarly another student asked me, who asked me diode? Actually, I don't want to limit my children to this 9 volt and the LED bulb. I want to make sure this same circuit is helpful for the street lights outside, entire street. All the lights must be controlled by this project. So at that time, they require to control power in the order of kilowatts. At this point of time, just 1 watt of LED, you can control maximum. But there, thousands of watts, big powerful. One street light itself is 500 watts, 1000 watts. So in one entire street, you might have 100. So 100 kilowatts, loads must be on and off. That's why we need to use relay. So the relay has got a coil, electromagnetic relay. Whenever this is on, it also parallelly keeps the relay on. Then relay contacts, I can connect to whatever amount of power I want to control. Jumper, good question. Actually what I did, lot of times earlier before, children used to put the battery negative plus to reverse and they used to damage this electronic component. That's why at that time what I did, I kept a diode here. So this diode will allow only when the positive connected here because the anode of the diode is here. That is D2, okay? So but I want to raise you guys most practically. That's why what I said, don't do anything other than just short circuiting. So if you don't follow my instruction, this will go bad. Then you will understand why my circuit is not working. That's so simple. You are connected your batteries. Then you will have, oh my God, I should never do this mistake. But if I give this also, your circuit will never go bad. If it doesn't go bad, then you don't learn. So I'm your good well-wisher or bad well-wisher? So the best criticizer is the best friend. So I'm a best. I wanted to be best friend of you or not?
Yes, sir.
So I create all this. That's why I asked you to short. Don't do that repeat thing. Okay? Fine, no problem. Then if you do also doesn't matter.
I didn't understand why water relay does that.
Huh?
Water relay does that.
What relay does? With little current, the relay coil becomes magnet. The moment this lamp is on, that means some current will also follow through this particular relay. At the time relay is on, relay contacts you have outside. Just because the electromagnet pull the contacts. So on the contacts you will connect the 220 volt phase. And from there you will take the 220 volt phase to the striker. There you can connect n number of lamps. Doesn't matter. If you want, I can, that's where I kept a place for the relay and the outside contacts and all that. That means your boards must be designed for that level also, CCL2 level, okay? If you want, I'll bring the relay and then we'll connect 220 volts and connect big lights. So, whenever you keep this on and the big lamps, big street lights will be controlled. You have a question? ఈ రోజు రైట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద మార్నింగ్ నుంచి ఇప్పుడు వరకు ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నాం చెప్పండి ఒకసారి చెప్పండి గబగబా అమ్మా యా హరి అప్
Different types of circuits.
డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ సర్క్యూట్స్
Complex circuits.
ఓకే ఇంకా ఓకే ఇంకా ఓకే ఇంకా మల్టీమీటర్ సో మేకింగ్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ మల్టీమీటర్ మీకు అర్థమైంది కదా మరి మీరు కూడా కొనుక్కోవచ్చు కదా ఇంకో విషయం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి మనం మంచి క్వాలిటీ సాల్టింగ్ రాడ్లు తీసుకున్నాం సాల్టింగ్ ఐరన్లు అట్లా మంచి స్టాండ్స్ అన్ని హై క్వాలిటీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ హార్డర్లు ఇవన్నీ రాజమండ్రిలో దొరకవు కానీ యాజ్ యువర్ ఆల్ మై స్టూడెంట్స్ నేను ఏమనుకుంటున్నానంటే CCL2 అయ్యేటప్పటికి మీ అందరికీ ఒక్కొక్క కిట్లో ఎన్ని ఉండేలాగా నేను ఎక్కడెక్కడి నుంచి ఆలోచనలు చేసి ఎవరికైనా మీకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉండి మీకు కంటిన్యూ చేసుకుంటే హాబీ అంటే ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు సపోర్ట్ యూ బై ద క్వాలిటీ మెటీరియల్స్ ఓకే అది తర్వాత ఇంకో ముఖ్యమైన విషయం ఈ CCL వల్ల నడుస్తూ